Look, have y'all seen that Jay-Z TikTok video where he has on this suit, and when he's coming out of wherever he's coming out of, the cameraman or somebody saying, "Oh, I see you in that pink. I see you in that pink suit, pink suit." And Jay-Z goes, "It's mauve. It's mauve. It's not pink. It's mauve." And he's like, "Get it right. It's mauve." Well, this is mauve. Anyway, this is Nikki of Nikki'sConfettiLife.com, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Garden of Mind. I think I may have told you that I have a personality and that this YouTube channel is not locked in. So you're going to get me, and that's how you're going to get to know me. So I didn't do like a formal introduction. We're just going with the flow. And that's what today we're doing. We're going with the flow. Well, today I want to talk about your body positivity. Do not judge your body for what it cannot do. Do not judge your body for what it cannot do. Okay. The other day I was doing yoga, this particular practice, and the lady that was the instructor, the yoga guy or the yogi, she said, "Do not judge your body for what it cannot do." I've done this practice several times, and boom, that hit me. And I remember getting that information in the beginning when I first started yoga. A lot of people don't start yoga or any type of exercise that seems hard because they're judging their body. They're looking at what everybody else is doing and comparing. And comparison is the thief of joy. Okay, so you're comparing your body to somebody else's body. And then you're going, "I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't run 5 miles. I can't walk 5 miles. I can't do yoga. Look at that pose. I can never do that. I can't. And so you don't. But here's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't judge your body for what it cannot do. It may not be able to do this or that because you have to build up to those things. Okay? There are some poses in yoga you have to build up to. There are some things when it comes to exercising, you'll build up to it. If you're not exercising at all and you think you're going to walk into a gym and hit the treadmill and do 3 miles and then go pump some iron and then go to a class, you're going to be sadly disappointed and mistaken, and you're going to walk away thinking, "I can't do that. That's too hard." That's because you started off on this high level trying to get to where somebody else is or where your body is not yet. So when it comes to exercise and when it comes to yoga, you're going to say, "It's hard." Well, you haven't been exercising that long. Okay. And even if it's some things that you're doing, it's going to forever be hard, or challenging is the word I like to use. It's going to be a challenge. And every day that you step on that yoga mat, it's going to be different. There'll be poses that you can just breeze through and then come back one day in that same pose. You're like, "Why is this so hard today?" It's because your body's not cooperating or your mind is just not there. Okay? So do not judge your body for what it cannot do. Listen, all of our bodies are different. They are made different. Our joints and limbs are put together differently. Look, I got big boobs. I'm not smashing my boobs to do particular poses. I do the pose to my comfortability, my level of comfortableness, however you want to say that. But you get what I'm saying. I do it to that level, and that's it. I'm not gonna smash them just to be like, I did that. No, I do what my body naturally does, and then I try to push it just a little past the limit when I'm ready. And there are some poses people will never be able to do. I'm not talking about the mindset of cannot. I'm talking about sometimes your body has limitations because of life, because of injuries, because of surgeries, because of illnesses, because of diseases. And there are limitations to your body. Accept those limitations, but there's not a limitation to your mind. Okay? Yoga is not about showing off. I remember I was in this class and the instructor, it was a senior class. Matter of fact, there are different classes for yoga, and you need to know that there's yoga 3, yoga 2, yoga 1. There's beginner's yoga, and that may be mixed in with yoga 1. There's gentle yoga. There is yoga for senior citizens. And because of an illness that I have, I can't do high impact. I'm not supposed to do high impact exercises. So I started out with the silver sneaker class in my yoga place that I was going to. I'm in there with all the seniors. And one day this young lady walks in, and she came in and she started, joined the class, and she was doing yoga with us. But I noticed, and everybody else did in that class, that she was doing above and beyond. So if we were doing the limited pose of this, she was doing the original, or she was going all, she was going out there. She was showing off. The energy was showing off, to the point that our yoga instructor, at the end of class, she said, yoga is not about what you can and cannot do. It is not about showing off. Yoga is a practice. It's more mentally satisfying and more mental than it is physical, because you have to wrap your mind around what you're doing. And that's another thing. I don't edit my videos. You get what you get. I'm talking to you as if I was talking to you. So, and I wouldn't be talking to you perfectly. I don't think so. So, saying that is, yoga is mental. It's a mental thing. It helps your mentality. It helps your emotions. It helps the way you think and how you feel. You have to first see the pose. Imagine yourself doing it and doing it. So why are you doing yoga? Are you doing yoga so that you can be more flexible? Well, that's great. But if you don't ever tap into the practice of yoga and what it's really about, you're not doing yoga. I don't care what pose you're doing. You're not doing yoga if you don't tap into what yoga is really about. And that's about us westernizing yoga. It's a competition for some. It's a show off for some. Yes, it helps you physically tremendously. But if you allow it, it will help your mental state. It will help your emotional state. It would help you spiritually. It's a deep connection. It's a practice. So I'm saying that, and with other things, do not judge your body for what it cannot do. If you had an injury and you can't do a certain thing, don't worry about what you can do. And that's the thing. You'll do a yoga class. It could take you years to master certain poses. And then there are certain poses you probably will never, ever master. Or you may be able to master all of the poses. Well, whoop-de-doo. But if you do not master the mental aspect of what you're doing, you haven't really mastered yoga. And that's just my opinion. All of this is my opinion. So stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing your body. Stop comparing your body to others. Okay? When I first started, I was doing that. I saw the instructor. The instructor was slim. I was not. And why was I mad? Because she could do things that I could not do. Listen, it's an act against self-love to compare your body to somebody else's body, to judge your body for what it cannot do. It's an act against self-love. I say I love myself, then I need to love my body for what it can and what it cannot do. And I need to not compare it to somebody else's body. She worked hard to get that body. Instead of me being jealous, why don't I admire her tenacity, her spirit, her commitment, her discipline to get that body? But instead, I was feeling intimidated. And that's the God honest truth. To some of us, we compare our bodies to others. And you have to do what you have to do for inspiration. So for inspiration, I found other yogis to that had a body like mine. And that helped boost my confidence. But after a while, I was learning a lot from everybody, regardless of what their body looked like. If I just limit myself to yogis that look like me, I may be missing out on information from other yogis. And I was. So, but once I built up that confidence, then I started to explore outside of that. And once I realized it's not about my body. I do yoga for physical reasons. I do yoga for mental reasons. It goes together. It's like if you have one without the other, it doesn't make sense to me. You really don't have it. You got to have the total package. Now, some will never have the total package because it's just a physical thing for them, and that's wonderful and that's great. That's their choice. That's their journey. I'm not here to judge them. But if you want the full benefits of yoga, tap into that mental part of it. Tap into the emotional and the spiritual part of it. And the physical just gels together. It all comes together, okay? All right? Are we good? Listen, after all that your body has been through, or after all that you have put your body through, your body is still functioning. That's amazing. Your body is still serving you. So do not judge your body for what it cannot do or what it cannot do any longer. Don't do it. Comparison is a thief of joy. Appreciate your body. You know what happens with loss, how loss gets in? When you depreciate something or when you act out of fear. That's how you lose things. All right? So if you act out of fear that you won't be able to walk the whole mile, fear that you won't be able to do a particular thing or exercise a particular way, or you can't do it like you used to do it, so you just don't do it all. When you make that choice, you just don't do it at all. When you make that choice not to do it at all, you lose. You lose greatly. You've made a decision not to do anything. Not even a walk to the mailbox 10 times, 5 times, okay, 3 times. You've made a decision not to do anything. And if you depreciate your body, oh, this raggedy body, oh, this body can't do what it used to do. I don't even try to do that anymore. But do something else. If you barely made it to the mailbox, you made it. Tomorrow, walk back and forth 2 times. I'm telling you, do not judge your body for what it cannot do. Appreciate your body for what it's still doing and what it may be able to do later on after you keep doing a particular thing, after you build yourself up to that level. And if there is something that you just can't do, look, there are easy poses that I can't stand. I can't stand downward facing dog. It's easy to do. I don't like it. I'm always happy when it's over. But I try to pretend like I enjoy it to make it easier. Because as soon as we get ready to do it, I'm like, I cannot stand. Oh, God, when are we going to get out of that? It's just it's easy, but it's difficult for me. You know, I don't like it. And there are some poses I have just assigned or resigned that I'm not going to be able to do that because of the way my body is set up. I'm not going to be able to do that pose. Not today. I may try it. I may come close to it. The bow pose, when it's both legs and the arms, and it's like behind your back. I've been trying to do that for years. I can do half bow on both legs just fine. But both legs together at one time, I'm looking at you like, go girl. You got that, bruh. I'm going to be over here in baby pose till y'all finish, and then we'll move. Okay, we doing warrior? All right, I'm back up. I'm ready to go. That's how I see it. I don't worry about what I can't do. Not anymore. I got there, and I'm trying to help you to get there. So enjoy your day. Do some yoga. Do some exercise. Do something. Something. Make a healthier choice with your eating. I'm not a health nut because I just had coffee and key lime cake for breakfast. Hey, I'm living my best life and it's getting better. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. I'll see you again.